Look how ugly. Rent to own. Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Monday, April 17th, I believe, 2023. It's a little after 9 in the morning. It's about 54 degrees and we had a bit of a marine layer. Actually, over late into the evening, still getting used to this sun going down, being lighter a lot later again. Excuse me. This is supposed to be burning off. We've had a couple of nights, I believe, of marine layer, especially right around the beach communities. But I believe this is expected to burn off a little bit. We're not going to get too terribly warm today. Maybe top off at 63, 64. Locally here, I believe. LA might be a little bit warmer. But actually for this weekend, I think I saw we're supposed to get around 82. So, and then it's supposed to cool off a little bit, I think Sunday. But it does get hot in the evening because I have the middle room. So in the evening time, and Carla doesn't turn on the, well, she's got control of the weather system. So it gets really, really hot. I have to open up my window and turn on my fan. I have my fan and my heater out because in the daytime, in the afternoon, and in the evening, it starts to warm up as, you know, the sun goes down and stuff like that. And then in the evening, it gets so cold because then she'll turn on, I don't get it, she'll turn on the air conditioner, so then I have to turn on my heater. I think probably I'm like the I think I'm the only one that actually turns on and off lights and stuff like that when I'm not in my room. It's like Carla, I can see from my security cam looking down the driveway that all night long her TV and the light never goes off in her room. I can't even imagine what the utility or the water or gas. I remember that I think it was just the electricity, but in total, we'll put it all together. The last I remember, sometime late last year, I was told that the bills were, the utility bills at the residence were in excess of over $80,000. So how we are I don't know. I'm just coming over here, leaving the post office because I haven't gotten any mail. You know, the landlord has not brought us our mail every so often, and this was supposed to be like a regular thing, you know. She's going to collect the mail. There's supposed to be a mail hold on the residence for like 5 or 6 months under a construction clause or whatever that they put in for the reason. It's like 5 or 6 months, because I think at the most it's maybe every 30 or 60 days. I'm not sure. So we've gotten no mail. Even my housemate was asking the other day, just checking out, there ain't no mail over here. You got mail, I'd have brought it to you. God, she's so mean and nasty, you know. It's just, he was asking a simple question, you know, and she gets all defensive, and it's like so unnecessary. But no, now there's still a hold, and the lady, she goes, why is there? I go, well, quickly told her, I go, there's not some legal residents. I go, there's squatters in the house. And a couple of people that were in line at me at the will call window said, you're kidding, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's all upon the landlord. Police station will have you talked. I go, left emails with the mayor, I've left emails and messages with the city attorney. Union Station knows everything about it. Obviously, the landlord knows everything about it. And 3+ now coming up on crap, nearly 4 years. This 4 years. This November, I believe, 2019. Shit. Yeah. Well, at least I have a job. I got compensated, and I so not used to that, you know. Just I can't remember procedures of hiring and all this. It's been so long, you know, since being housed. You know, my last job, my longest, was at Target. And then I had a brief stint over at Ralph's, and then for the second position, the longest position, was over at Pasadena Sandwich Company. So that's not so bad. That's not too bad. From being homeless to getting housed and being able to, I've definitely, not to toot my own horn, but you know, this was supposed to be a regular thing that, you know, okay, because I'm trying to get rid of stuff and sending the other mail that doesn't belong here back, you know, because it was like return to sender or does not live here. Because on the few times that I had gone on the post office app, I can see some of the mail that was already said please forward or return to sender in the landlord's writing. So again, we haven't been told about much or everything like that. So I came down here. I had honestly wanted to go do something, but this weather is going to be kind of all around, and it's not going to be such a perfect day. Tomorrow is a different story. I have a couple of errands to run. Plus, actually, I'm going to have to go. I'm going back so I can finish my little classes or lessons pertaining to my job. You know, all the formalities and stuff that you have to do. So, and then I got to make I have to make a phone call. Not really looking forward to, just because I don't want to bug this person, but I need this person's help. So it's just nuts here. I do have a pair of jeans, or actually a pair of Levi's kind of slacks that are black, that I had forgotten that I had bought a long time ago. I have to wash them, but those are perfect. So now I just got to get a black shirt. I kind of prefer like a polo button. I don't like wearing like a black t-shirt short sleeve. I'd rather wear a polo. I just like polo shirts, button front. So used to wearing button up shirts in my younger days when I was, you know, heavily employed. You know, that was like the norm. Buttons in the front, not shirts, or at least polos were pretty exceptional. So I got to do that. This whole thing is just stagnant. What was kind of conveyed to me, or at least both of us, I don't really know what Dee was being told, but pretty much along the same line. You know, things were going to get changed. Things were going to calm down. You know, the utility, I already told you, you know, we're going to put the refrigerator in the utility room, so you and Dion can have your you know, access, and we'll put a lock on there, so only you two, or if someone else comes in the back room, they can have the access to that. And the two front rooms get access to the refrigerator in the kitchen. You know, everything's gonna get cleaned up. You know, my light fixtures were gonna get repaired. They were gonna spray the house and all this. You know, but we're probably gonna have to do like 2 or 3 treatments because it's so bad. I go, and I agreed. I go, yeah, at the very least, no less than 2, definitely 3, just to be on the safe side, and maybe with a periodic spraying at least a year. All of this, everything. Here we are, and you saw that one where, you know, I was recording her and the landlord, and I don't want no more police. Ain't no police been here since, you know, in years. still, the utility room is still being occupied. People are still coming back and forth. There's still drugs and they're still drinking. They're still not as bad, but give us some time because, you know, they were trying to calm down. But she had been talking to the other son, Rick, the one who's the drunkard and the one who likes to confront the police and say he's going to kill himself, and then he's taken in on a 5150. I think this makes maybe the second or third time. And I think he was working security for Securitas somewhere here in town. How the hell he pulled that off? If Securitas or any kind of security company hires this buffoon, that security company... So I'm gonna head back. I gotta do my online. That's what I couldn't even find the right words. The online, some of the preliminary online training and stuff like that. So we're getting to do that. Yeah, that's about it. And then I'll probably get a phone call maybe sometime today. Oh, I gotta make another phone call to my person. And then I gotta find. Then I got my doctor's appointment. But at least the best thing and the easiest thing is just a job. So yes, the question was already brought up. How far away is it? It's not even 10 blocks away. Less than 10 blocks. You know, Orange Grove, Fair Oaks over here. You go 1, 2, 3 blocks down to Colorado. Hang a left, going eastward, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 blocks, easily. My longest commute would have to be waiting from the bus here, and usually I get frustrated because I don't like to wait, especially on the weekends. Sometimes the buses only run like every 30 minutes, more promptly in the morning, but as the afternoon progresses, I think from the hours of like 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. they kind of slow down, then they start to pick up again in the afternoon on the weekends. Both the Metro and, well, actually the Metro's a little more consistent, but the Arts bus here in Pasadena, actually I think the bus number 20 doesn't start until around 9 or 10 in the morning on the weekends, I think, or at least on Sundays. So I won't have to worry about too much. I can just walk. I can walk to work inside of 20 minutes. We'll give it a half hour total. That's better than walking 8 miles to and from Target when I used to do that. 6 or 8 miles each way. So at least we have a job. And here, as you can see, you've seen on the other links, we've had a lot more. I think the crime rate is starting to ramp up again. Even though, crime has come down here and there in Los Angeles, and I don't see it, honestly. I don't see it. It doesn't jive from what the numbers that they give out to what is being conveyed on the news, especially overnight. Wake up in the morning and then like, oh, this just happened. God, I just went to bed like 2 hours before that and then this happened. The shootings, the carjackings, theft is on the rise, assault is on the rise again. Everything is on the rise. Everything. I just saw on, that would be the broken Corona bottles. Some of the homeless folks like to hang out on this area right here and just drink and consume. But it's just getting so bad. I don't know. Every day it's really getting bad. Here in Pasadena, I just saw the thing on the Pasadena Now News, or the local E-Line newspaper thing. I didn't know that. Here in Pasadena, We are at the highest of minimum wage. We are $16.93. I think in Los Angeles County in general, minimum wage is $16.11 or 16 something. I think it's $16.11 or $16.36. But we are here in Pasadena, $16.93, and I think they even want to push it up a little bit more to an even 17. The more the pay raise goes up, the more cost of living goes up, certainly. And here, well, you saw what a jar of mayonnaise or Miracle Whip is here, $9.36, and it's still like $9.36. I try to refrain from buying the condiments, just stuff that I need, you know. Here, I'll usually go to, sometimes go to Smart and Final and buy the 3-pack of ketchup, relish, and mustard. You know, those party packs. Here, I can get that for like $4 to $5 on sale. And then I'll usually buy a couple of those. And so I go through a lot of, I like mustard. I love mustard. So I go through mustard and French fries for whenever I get a hankering to kind of try to make some sort of frozen French fries and stuff like that. But I get the condiments because when it comes down to it, when it gets really broke and everything, it's just sandwiches. Sandwich meal. Sandwiches for breakfast, sandwiches for lunch and dinner. Anyway, my friends, I will provide some information down below. A lot of poop. I know I'm forgetting something. I'm just exhausted. I'm really tired. Just trying to wrap my head around this whole. Nothing makes sense. I really don't know what kind of direction I'm heading for. You know, everything's just day by day, and so when I get dressed and come out and throw my trash away and get out here to this point of the sidewalk, and I'm like, what the hell am I going to do now? You know, I don't have a sense of direction, you know, other than getting a job. But other than that, it's just like, what am I going to do? Am I going to be working all again, having a good time, get really settled into my job, and then go through this crap again? Maybe stress me out so bad. I don't know. Maybe I'll get sick again because of all this. The health honestly isn't really in the best shape, and not being able to have a good sense of mental health doesn't help physically. It only adds to whatever it is that's making you ill. It kind of enables it, I think, the whole stress factor. You can tell I'm just rambling right now. I'm just lost. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I gotta finish the online training, and then I gotta make a couple of phone calls. I really do hope this stuff burns off sooner than later. I'd like to go do something. But anyway. Alright, my friends. I really don't know what the heck I'm doing. I will post this when I can. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. Oh, crap. It is smudgy. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing or doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on. That's it. Honestly, I'm not, you know, the one thing I would like to do after hopefully getting a couple of paychecks down, I'm not gonna lie, I do want to get my universal pass again. I know that a lot of you, especially the ones that like to say, well, you know, I would never hire you, Charlie. You wouldn't be a very good employee. I like that. Positive vibes, real positive vibes. There's always going to be someone out there. All right, my friends, I don't know when I'm going to post this. I got several phone calls and some emails to do and stuff like that. I got a lot of stuff plus to do. So hopefully I can finish this in maybe 2-3 hours. And then hopefully all this will burn off a little bit and go take a stroll around. Just get out of the house. Stupid. All I hear is yelling. I could be in a very, very quiet... I could be at the library where it's all peaceful. I could be in a morgue and I will still hear her yelling and her screaming and everybody else is fighting and crap and bullshit. As if I don't have enough noise up there. Shit. Alright, folks. Comments, good or bad? Oh, good or bad? Well, the bad sometimes usually comes out either first or within the third response. If not, email. And that's it. I love you all. Stay safe, be nice, and be kind.